So next step, we're going to create a title block, 11 by 17 title blocks. And that's this is an example of the title block. You will have the project name, the designer, architects, and the consultant involved of the project, and the issue dates, and notes, and what the issue for, and what's the initial issue day, and more notes, and the drawing title, drawing numbers. So we will create that, and in the model space, switch back to AutoCAD. So the first, we need to create those stairs. Those are used for title blocks, and you can reference those layers this week's handout. So create those layers. Then we're doing next. It's if you look at the layers, you create. If you create this from a template, you don't have non-plot layers. So how to bring the depth point layer? You don't have that. Then you can do a quick dimension, and the depth point layer will get created. And so first step, we're going creating a rectangle. You can do polyline, but I'm going to do a rectangle, and the initial corner is 0, x0, and y0. And enter. D as a dimension, and 17 by 11. So it will create a rectangle, but we want this on not plotted. So I want to change to the depth point layers. So this box is not going to be plotted. So that's the age of your border is for our references. So the next thing is what is plotting? If you go to the layout, so if you right click, page setup manager, and this one, if you do a modify, we need to choose the plotter DWG to PDF PC3, and we choose the paper size. I'm going to choose NSYNC or architectural, expand B 11 by 17, NSYNC B 11 by 17, and layout, and scale 1:1, and here choose our CTB, and I'm going to just click OK. You will see, I'm going to remove this viewport right now. You will see, depending on the paper size, this is the margin. So that after that dash line, it's not going to print. But if I choose something, page setup manager, go back to modify again. If I choose something different paper, but like NSYNC full bleed 11 by 17, and rest is the same, and close. Now you will see that dash lines go all the way to the full bleed. So I'm going to do that, and so this is 11 by 17 match with whatever the paper size we set up. And then we're going to do the title block. So I'm going to offset this 1/4 inch inside, and I'm going to do like 5/8 on this side, because this side usually you will do the stable on this side, I'm going to just leave a quarter. So that's what this sheet's going to print all the way. So some people like just doing like this way. And it's just a reference. But the purpose of this, we want this whole thing set up from the original box you create. You want to start from 0 and 0 for this corner. So clean it up. So that's our guideline there. So guideline there. And guideline there. And this is our plotting area. And we're going to set up title block over here. And for the title block, I'm going to keep this like 2 inches. So it's up to the style you're doing it. So if you want we have our CDB, and our line weights depend on the CDB, and so I'm going to do a border of this one. Set up my current layer to border. This one is just regular line. You will see the property of regular line just starts XYZ and XYZ delta and length. I'm going to do a PL polyline just over it. And this one is a polyline. Polyline has a property of global width. If you set up to 132, it will be thicker than our CTB. So if you want to print that a little bit thicker line than our CTB setup, you can do that. So that's the property of polyline. So you have global width. I set up the global width to 116, so it will be thicker than our regular line weight. So in this area,